Right, here we go. 4 minutes on the future of local government services. Meet Martin Gaffer, Chief Executive, City Town Council. He and his team have been jolly busy lately. Gosh, we've been jolly busy lately, says Martin. And they have been. Councils have been working hard to improve services. But this is a slog. Technology is a big part of the problem, and frankly, the council's piggy bank has been taking a bit of a pasting. I'll explain. Here is City Town Council, delivering services to local people. It's one of hundreds in the country, all doing the same kinds of things. Look inside. Here are City Town's major services: housing, children, adults, environment, public health. Let's wind back to environment. It is itself a collection of services, say development, waste, parks, cleaning. In one way or another, these all depend on technology, usually separate proprietary technologies that are not very flexible and not easy to join up. Looking at just one of these services, it's made up of components doing very similar things to the components of other services, things like case management, mapping, addresses, payments, and so on. Usually only a small part is specific to the council's own way of doing things. Look at it all together, there's quite a lot of costly stuff that could be more effective. Now, Martin's been thinking. Here's a picture of Martin thinking. What if it were possible somehow to group the common tasks together? Combine all the red bits, let's say case management, and have it done by a single piece of technology. Then the blue stuff, maybe mapping. Similarly with the green bits and the yellow bits. Not only that, what if it were possible to group these not just across a single council's services, but across all councils? And perhaps also we could find ways to put those specific, unique bits of the council service together too. This is where Martin's head of IT comes in. Meet Steve Techieman. Yes, he does look a bit potty, but he knows his stuff and he's got good ideas. I think I know how to do this, says Steve, and I think he's right. It's now becoming possible to access computing capabilities over the internet and to knit them together to create better services without many of the restrictions of traditional technology. Cloud! Shouts Steve, which is quite a popular thing to shout nowadays. Many technology companies are getting involved. All of the big ones, lots of medium-sized ones, and gazillions of small ones, together providing a rainbow of capabilities and funky new ways of doing things at much lower cost than now. Councils can package together whatever combination of these technologies they need. Steve, because he's a tech bloke, gives this a name. Platform. Whatever. The good thing is, it could make a huge difference for residents. Here's Cynthia, a City Town resident. Using Steve's platform thingy, the council can knit her just the services she needs, and knit different services for Cynthia's son Cyril, and also for Cyril's mate Aziz, and Aziz's cousin Issy, and Issy's friend Lizzie, and perhaps even knit a bobble hat for Steve. And there's another thing, says Steve. This will change what council staff do. Because they will be less burdened with the running of the council machine and gluing its non-joined up bits together, they'll be able to focus more on providing vital people-facing services the machines just can't. And there's another thing, says Steve. This doesn't have to be restricted to the council. It will be possible to knit in other services like health, police, charities and third sector organisations. So, councils all over the country could turn from deliverers of a standard set of services for all residents to providers of exactly what each resident needs. All this enabled by new technology platforms made from bits of cloud. Steve, this cloud thing, says Martin, reflectively. It's not just about doing technology better, is it? Absolutely not, says Steve, excitedly. I think it's going to change our business. OK, hands up, all this does mean big changes in technology and in ways of working, and it certainly won't happen overnight. But there are big prizes. Better, more responsive services, more openness, people more connected, increased growth, maybe even improved democracy. Which is nice. Martin is showing signs of making friends with his piggy bank, and Steve's so chuffed he's phoned his mum. And that, as they say, is it.